Okay, so I want to do a review on a Smith & Wesson 26-inch heat-treated collapsible baton. So um, I'm not going to open it because it's a friction lock baton, which means once you open it, it's very difficult to close. You have to normally what I do is if I do open it, I normally go outside and put a towel down on concrete, and then you have to hit it straight a certain way, so it closes properly. So I'm not about to do that, but it is a um, it's heat treated. It's 4130 alloy steel. Um, on the back, it's basically made to go on a um, belt, on a duty belt, whether you're a security guard or a police officer. It's basically made to go on a duty belt. um, I got this from a place called Police Baton Warehouse. Um, it's 10 inches when it's not expanded, but when you flick them out, when you flick your wrist and you bring your arm down like that, it's 26 inches. Um, they have these, I think, in 16, 21. I think police officers carry 21 and then 26. If you get one of these, now if you go on Karate Mart and get like a non-brand, I think they go up to like 30. But I wouldn't recommend doing that because it's not a known brand, and the most two popular brands are Asp and Smith and Wesson. So it's heat treated 4130 alloy steel. So the shaft on it is steel. It has my name on it. I got this actually for myself as a birthday gift. Um, a little bit less lethal option than a gun. My family has guns, and I have this. I do. I just want to go ahead and say, as a Christian, I do believe that everyone has the right to arm themselves in some way, and this is how I chose. Now, I say less lethal. However, if you hit someone in like the knee or the ankle or the elbow, it's going to break a bone. It will, and God forbid if you ever actually had to um, strike below or above the neck. If it, this thing, mine is 26 inches. It weighs 1 pound and 37 ounces, so that's like a pound and a half. Mine's pretty hefty. So if you did actually ever have to use it in a life or death situation, and you connect it with the head, it could easily fracture a skull or even worse. It could take someone's life. So these are things that you want to use only, if your life's in danger. Also, I want to go ahead and throw this in the video. Uh, Wherever you are, make sure that it's legal to have these. Now, where I am in Tennessee, it's legal to have it at my home. Now, if I want to carry it somewhere, I have to actually take, I think, a class. But other than that, in Tennessee, you can pretty much own. In the South, you can pretty much own anything. Um, Pretty much. I think I don't. I don't think brass. I think brass knuckles are still illegal. I don't know why. But anyways, um, but yeah. Um, um, Now, I think there is like different material batons you can buy. There is um, I think there's aluminum ones. I think you can buy in like polyurethanes or something like that. You can buy, um, but um, I don't really. I don't know. I wanted a steel one, so like I said, this is heat treated alloy steel. It's actually what they use on airplanes. Um, so it's steel. It's solid steel. I will make a video eventually of me of like I said, I'm on the only one operating this camera, so it's kind of hard to. But I will make a future video of actually um, expanding it out, flicking it out. But I have to go outside to close it. Um, yeah, that's the only drawback. Um, it's a friction lock, but that's what I went with because there is some you can buy that you can close the button and close it, but again, I don't know how reliable those are. Uh, but yeah, on the back of this, it's made to go on a police belt. It has like a thing that you slide. You slide it through. Here, I'll show you real quick. I will do that. See, it's made to go on a. You just slide that through your belt. That unbuttons the very top there, and you just put it on your belt or vest or whatever you have. Um, yeah. But yeah, if you're a security guard, mostly, I think the three people that use these are security guards, the military, mostly. Um, I think it's mostly police officers that actually use these. So, um, if you, I do recommend these Smith and Wesson. I don't know about other brands. This is really well made. These or Asp um, is the two I recommend. So Smith and Wesson or Asp. Police Baton Warehouse is where I got this. Um, they offer good deals. I think I got this for like 50 or $60, but I think the list price on this thing was like $80 if I went to the actual Smith and Wesson website. I think I would have paid like around $80 for this, so it's not cheap. You can do that if you've got the extra money to pay. Um, but yeah, it's really, some people say it's a self defense tool, but really you see the Smith and Wesson logo there on the end of it. Um, it's really a weapon, is what it is. It's um, yeah. The police, not all police are bad. Obviously, my father was a police officer, um, but yeah, it's a weapon. And like I said, if you know were to actually, I read somewhere a story underneath one of these review videos that somebody had like a 10 or a 16-inch one, and they were being robbed, and the guy reached over and flicked it out and hit the guy in the wrist, his bone, and he just fell to the floor and was sobbing in pain. You know, so and that was a smaller one. So you know, if you were, like I said, if you were to actually hit someone in the bone with this, or above the neck, um, it probably would not have good. The person um, wouldn't be good. So it is a weapon. So if you, this is just like a little review. If you want to own one of these, you need to check your local laws if you can, because I know in California you cannot own a baton at all. It is illegal. So I definitely recommend it. The end of it is actually metal, so you could even use the end of it without even opening it. If you ever had to basically, beat someone down. Um, but yeah, um, that's pretty much it for today. So I do recommend this brand. Don't buy knockoffs. I don't care what those websites say. I know people say, "Oh, knockoffs are good too." Well, not really. Don't buy a no name brand, Asp or Smith and Wesson. So, God bless.